Hello everyone and welcome back to the series where I talk about all the games I played in the previous month. The month for this video is December of 2022, the final of the year. And what a year it's been. So, as always, let's just get right into the final one of these for the entire year. I finally completed getting the Platinum Trophy in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake, and it was a long journey, but I finally did it. I need another game like that soon, just kind of to pick away at. But overall, I had a fantastic time. In my own way, I'm glad to be done. I was playing through Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age to finish it for a video I made on the whole Final Fantasy series a few weeks ago. And with its placement on the list, it's no big surprise to know that not a game I love. I do like it a bit, some things about it. I like the combat, sometimes I like the mercs, but overall, it's hard to play for too long. I can't remember exactly when I started, but I also finished Final Fantasy VI, and I have a bit more praise for it, but a lot of that game just fell apart at the end for me, so another one that's low on the list, but I definitely see why it's such a big, loved game. I just don't have quite the same amount for it, especially the last quarter or so. Keeping with Final Fantasy, I've been playing some of the Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion Remaster. Absolutely loving it so far. So happy I got it. Can't wait to play more. One of my favourite PSP games of all time, and one of my favourite games for 2022 as well. Gal Gunvolt Burst is a Mega Man style game, which overall isn't great. The levels are average at best, pretty uninspired for the most part, but where this game absolutely shines is the boss fights. This had some of the most standout, amazing, unique, fun boss fights I've ever experienced in any game ever. Everyone does a completely different thing. Even when I lost, I always felt like I was getting a tiny bit closer every time, or getting a bit better. Such an underrated game for boss fights alone that I would absolutely love to see get more praise. I also started up Disney's Dreamlight Valley after hearing a lot of praise, and so far I haven't played much of it, but I definitely see why it can get really addicting. There seems to be a ton to pick away at bit by bit, and that might be my next game after Tony Hawk to do that with. Just to sit down for an hour or two, maybe a night, whenever I can, just for a little while at night, just to pick away a tiny bit by bit, just to do any little thing. I also started a little bit of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and yeah, it's fun to go back to Spider-Man, but I don't know if the 2018 game is like this, but I swear they never shut the fuck up. I've been trying these challenge things multiple times to get a good time, and every time I do it, they'll repeat the same dialogue. Or play a new thing, and it's like, you don't need to do this every time. It's less than a minute. You don't need to talk through a whole thing. And if the whole game is like this, I don't know if I'd be able to finish it. I went through this crap with Horizon. I'm going through this crap with God of War. I don't need another game to do it. So we'll see how that goes. And I've been playing a bit of Hot Wheels Unleashed. Not a fantastic game, not amazing. And I'm generally not very good at it, but it's fine. It was free, I'm pretty sure, so it's a nice thing to throw on when I just want absolute silence with nobody talking to me or having to pay too much attention. And of course, the game I've been playing on the channel for this month, I'm pretty sure the only one. I finished Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, but I was playing that in November too, so that's not as much. But I've also been playing Hello Kitty Roller Rescue on the PS2. And believe it or not, one of my favourite games I've been playing this month. It holds up really well. It's a nice, cute little game. I finally finished it just the other day. I got the 100%, got all the outfits, so that was a cute little fun game to play. And as of just yesterday, I think it was, I uploaded my first episode of Super Mario Brothers 1. I'll be playing through that whole thing. Probably take 2, maybe 3 episodes before that'll be completely done. It's a very short game. The first one was only like 25 minutes, I got halfway through, so I can't imagine that being an overly long experience. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's probably other things I played for a few minutes but didn't get too into yet, so maybe that'll be for next month. And as always, let me know what you've been playing for December. Let me know how you closed out your year of gaming. And I'll see you for the next one to see if January holds up as well as I think it will, and to see how the start of a brand new year will be. I'm very excited. And Happy New Year. Hope you had a great night. And if not, I hope it at least wasn't bad. Here's looking to a new year, and I'll see you then.